Hi. So it's been a while since I've done a card pull for everybody here. So I decided I'm going to do a card pull today. Just because brain is still a little bit dead to come up with anything inspirational, to be honest. Still on burnout. And right now I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to sleep tonight. So I decided before I figure that out, I'm going to pull some cards for you. So basically the way I've done this is going to be a pick a pile. So I'm going to show you 3 crystals and you're going to pick which one feels right for you. And so the first crystal we got is a purple amethyst. Very rugged, but I love it. It's beautiful. The second one, we got the selenite bar. Very selenite. It's very bar. And then the last one is clear quartz crystal. So what I'm going to ask you to do is close your eyes. Take an inhale. And exhale. And then I'm going to ask you, tap into which one feels right for you. So is it the amethyst? Is it the selenite bar? Or is it the clear crystal quartz? So whichever crystal feels right for you, and that will be your pile. So I'm going to start pulling. I just wanted to say hi for those joining me live. I see Annie and Todd. Say hi. And so now I'm going to basically start with the amethyst. So the purple one, the first one. And so the cards that I pulled for this one, let's see what came up. Okay. See what message we have for you. I'm going to move everything else aside. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got the major overall theme is Justice Reverse. And then basically what came up after that is the Ace of Wands with the 5 of Cups. And then the 2 of Cups at the end. And so what is being shown to me right now, so if you pick the amethyst one, it's basically telling me that what you put out there is what you're going to get. That's what the Justice is saying. Justice Reverse is whatever energy you're going to put out is what you're going to receive. And right now, your focus is on the things that are empty. It is the things that you don't have. And so you're constantly focusing on what you don't have versus what you actually do have. And so when you look at this card, the 5 of Cups, you see Alice in Wonderland. She's reaching up for the empty ones, but she has these 2 full ones at the bottom. And so how can you shift that perspective? How can you look at what you currently do have? How can you look at the abundance that's already is around you? Like what are you grateful for? The current elements that are in your life right now. Because focusing on what doesn't work or what isn't working is going to get you more of that. That is what you're going to receive. But really, in reality, you already have a lot around you. You have that Ace of Wands. You have the creativity and the fiery and the offers coming in. That is all happening. Maybe you're thinking, yeah, but it's not exactly what I wanted, or it's not exactly how I envision it. But the thing is, it's coming. So and they are here. So recognize those offers, recognize the creativity that's coming through, and know that the thing that you do really desire is gonna come. But sometimes it doesn't, it comes differently, because if your current thought process is focusing on what you don't have, then you're not actually going to receive what you actually do want. So you're getting you are getting something, but you're not even recognizing that something that you're getting. And so this is where it's shifting your thoughts and your words and what you feel the other way around. So how can you tap into that abundance? How can you tap into like what is already around you that is overflowing? And so then we also got here the Two of Cups, and this is telling me that it is time to balance like your masculine and feminine energies. And so what does that really mean? That means taking the steps that are needed towards what you desire. So towards those things that you desire, taking those steps to like shift your mindset, to shift your energy. So whether that is doing gratitude practice, doing meditation, take those steps. And then with the feminine, sit back and notice your energy. Notice, like, because it is a dance, it is a balance. So notice how your energy shifts. And can you shift your energy by taking the steps to shift it, but then observing it? And so the masculine is the doing and the feminine is the being. So that is basically what Spirit is telling you of, like, how to get out of this focus on what you don't have versus to focus on what you do have. And so that is a message for pile number 1. If this like resonated, please like, share, comment, let me know. I've been there before in this situation, and trust me, it's not not always fun, but when you focus all on the negative, that's all you're going to see. So shift your mindset, shift on what you actually do have. And if you do want to like dive deeper, if this is something that you're like, wow, like Julie, I want to know more about this, I do offer tarot card readings as well. So send me a DM if that's something you're interested in. And so that was pile number 1. So now we're going to go with pile number 2. The pile number 2 is a selenite bar. So this one right over here. So selenite is actually really good for like cleansing any crystals, cleansing your energy. Sometimes I like to like nap with it on my body, so it's like cleansing. It's really cool. Okay, so let's see, pile number 2. Cups. Okay, so pile number 2, we got Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, Ten of Wands, and the Lovers. So 2 major arcanas here out of 4. That's pretty amazing. So because I'm seeing the 2 major arcanas, I'm seeing that you are in a very pivotal moment right now in your life. You are somewhere that is like, it's really important to tap into. And so what I am seeing is that you may feel overwhelmed by your thoughts, and you may feel like you're carrying a lot on your shoulder right now. With that Ten of Wands, see, like, he's carrying all those wands on his back. So you may feel like, whether it's like actual tasks or physical things that you need to do, or whether it's like you're overwhelmed with your own thoughts or your mental well-being. Basically, because of the way it's like, kind of like, if you were to look at the way this is laid out, it's like a little bit of like a cross. So the High Priestess and the Lovers are like towards the outside, and then you got the Knight of Cups on top and the Ten of Wands at the bottom. So it's kind of like showing like, how can you navigate this time where you feel like the weight is on your shoulders? How can you navigate that by tapping into a High Priestess? So this means tapping into your intuition, tapping into your higher self. And so what I'm getting is that, like, listen to your authority. If you like, you are in human design, whether you got a sacral authority, listening to your gut, or if you have an emotional authority, riding the emotional wave, whichever one you have, go listen to your authority and tap into your higher self. And so how can you tap into your higher self? You can do a meditation. There are higher self meditations. It's simple. Go to YouTube or download Insight Timer and you can research that. And this is where you go through a guided visualization and you meet your higher self. Another way to tap into your higher self is to write a letter to yourself and then respond back. So sometimes I like to write like, Dear Higher Self Julie, and write what I need to write, ask the questions that I need to ask, and then at the end, I write, please respond back to me with this pen. Turn the page over, and then it's a response. So then I start writing the response of what my higher self, would say. Another journal prompt to tapping into your higher self is you can ask, like, what would your 100-year-old self tell you to do? And, or what advice does your 100-year-old self, have for you in this situation? Because you need to put down that weight, that you're being asked to put down the weight. It's too much for you. And so tapping into your higher self will allow you to drop that weight. And so then that you can be open to receive energetically the offer that is coming in with that Knight of Cups, right? Like the cups that he's coming in, he's like bringing you what you desire. But the thing is that right now energetically you have all these all this weight on your shoulder, all these things like that you're carrying that don't even belong to you. And so you're being asked to put them down. You're being asked to tap into your higher self and how can you put them down so that you can create space to receive the thing you desire. And this is where the Lover's card comes in, and it's that's the other balance. It's tapping into your higher self and focusing on self-care and self-love towards the situation. And so if you're in a current situation that it is feeling overwhelmed, how can you find the love in this situation? How can you find the love within yourself? If you are being hard on yourself, how can you practice more kindness? How can you say it's okay what you're going through. It's okay what you're feeling. It's okay that it feels a lot at this moment. It's okay. You are okay and you are safe. And so share this love for yourself and share this love for the situation, even though the situation is not ideal. But the minute you start sharing love towards yourself, this is where you can flip the situation around. This is where things can start happening differently because you are coming into a different mindset about it. And so ask yourself those questions. Yeah. And don't be too hard on yourself right now. Be a little more gentle. Share some love with yourself right now. So that was pile number 2. So now we are going to go with pile number 3, which is the clear quartz. So pile number 3, clear quartz. For this one, clear quartz is used as an amplifier. So whatever crystal you have with the clear quartz, it will amplify it. So I didn't mention this one, but the amethyst is all about intuition. So if you have amethyst with clear quartz, it's going to amplify the intuition part. This is my pendulum, and though this is rose quartz. Can't really see it here. Rose quartz. Pair that up with the clear quartz. Rose quartz is love, self-love, opening the heart chakra. Pair that up with clear quartz, amplifies that. All right. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so pile number 3. So here we got 7 of Pentacles with the 9 of Wands, with the Moon, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so right now what I'm getting right off the back is you are the student. You're a student. The Page of Cups is showing me that you are the student in whatever you are currently going through in your life right now. So be the student. Be the student because you are planting the seeds for them to grow. Right now, that's where you are at. You're in this process of planting the seeds. You're in this process of learning more about your emotions, learning more about who you are. And so Page of Cups, like Cups all about the emotions. And so you're learning all that about yourself. And so, yeah, you are not necessarily seeing the rewards consciously. They're not being shown to you because you are in the darkness right now. You are in the moon. You are in the darkness because you're planting them. You're planting them. And sometimes, like, when you plant a seed, like, it's not like you plant a seed and then, like, boop, it comes out right away. It takes time, right? It takes time. It takes, like, nurturing it, putting a little bit of water, giving it some sunlight, self-care, self-love, honoring your emotions, and then they will grow. But I'm kind of getting, there's this sense of like stubbornness right now happening with this 9 of Wands. And so I feel like you are being a little bit stubborn of like, no, I'm doing the work. I'm doing all this shit. Where's my plant? I plant the seed and I want the plant right now. And so I'm seeing this like kind of like stubbornness of like, no, it's okay. It's okay. The moment you honor the darkness, the moment you honor where you are at, the process will feel a lot lighter. It's a moment we start resisting. So once you start resisting the process, once you start resisting like honoring this growth, like resisting that, then you'll always be resisting that. Then you'll always be like hitting a wall with it. And so embrace the darkness. Basically, that's what it's saying. Is sit in the lows, sit in the emotions, is sit in as uncomfortable as it is, as unknown as you're not sure what the next step is because you can't see it, as like awkward and weird. Embrace that darkness and like sit in on it. Another tip is that like if you find yourself that you're waking up in the middle of the night just like that, maybe get up and walk around for a bit. Maybe pour yourself a glass of water and sit down on the couch for a second and know that you are honoring the darkness. You are honoring the slow period right now because you are the student, because you are learning. You're learning more and more about who you are and your emotions, and you are planting those seeds and they are going to sprout. They will. It may not be in a second, but it will happen. But now you're being asked to honor the darkness. You're being asked to sit in that. And it is unknown. It is scary. It is uncomfortable, but you are safe. You are safe. So sit in that darkness. Journal, meditate, whatever feels right for you. You got this. You got this. And that is pile number 3. This pile resonated. Please like, share, comment if you do want to learn more. As I mentioned earlier, I do offer tarot card readings. I love doing tarot card readings. You can send me a DM about that. And I'd love to do a tarot card reading for you because they're so much fun. They're so much fun. What else? Okay, message for the collective. I'm feeling this, so let's keep going. Message for the collective. Whoa! I like this message for the collective. Okay, so we got 6 of Swords alongside with the Fool. So right now, for everybody, we're all like, this makes so much sense. We're walking away. We're walking away from what no longer serves us, which is amazing. Just because that is gonna open up the new beginning with the Fool. And so if you're looking at the astrological year, we are in Pisces, which is the last season of the astrological year. And then we are going to be going into Aries in mid-March, and that is going to kick off the new year. And so this is great. We are walking away what no longer serves us. We are closing up old cycles and old patterns so that we can tap into the new, to the new beginnings, a Fool. So we will be jumping into that new beginning, and that is happening right now. So we're in this process, so that can be like why there's like so many of us that are feeling uncomfortable with between being in the darkness with the moon card, carrying so much weight on our shoulders, and then what was it in the beginning? Right. And then the mindset of focusing on the things that we don't have. So this is all, like, basically what this is all telling me is that it's all tying it up. It's all tying it up. You're all tying it, everything that you are going through. And so that you can jump into that new beginning and make space for the new to come in. I'm ready for a new beginning. Are you ready for a new beginning? Because I'm ready to, like, wrap all these cycles out. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. That is all. This is day 24 from 365 Day Live. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated, please like, comment, share. And yeah. And if you have any questions, send me a DM. I'd like to hear from you. Cool. Talk to you soon.